The secret of a 5-minute walk to calm your crying baby. A heartfelt sharing from a parent. Hello everyone. Today I want to share something with you that I believe every parent can relate to. How to soothe a crying baby. There are moments when your little one just won't stop crying. And you feel both heartbroken and helpless. Unsure of what to do. But then I stumbled upon something so simple yet surprisingly effective. Just 5 minutes of walking. Sounds too easy, right? But behind it is a fascinating scientific story and some very real emotions that I'd love to tell you about. First, let's go over the main points together. Here's how it works. You pick up your baby. Walk gently for 5 minutes. Then hold them still in your arms for another 5 to 8 minutes before laying them down. The magic lies in the rocking motion. It's like a natural remedy that calms them down. And just by holding your baby, you're already doing something wonderful to comfort them. Now, I'll dive deeper into each part so you can understand it better. Listen along and feel it with me. Okay? The story of finding the best way to soothe a crying baby. Hey, picture this. Your baby's crying. You scoop them up, start walking gently around the room. And in just a few minutes, the crying softens. Is it for real? Absolutely. Scientists at the Riken Center for Brain Science in Japan studied this and told us, simply hold your baby and walk for 5 minutes. Then keep them still for 5 to 8 minutes. And you'll see them calm down, maybe even fall asleep. No fancy tools or skills needed. Just your love and a pair of walking feet. They tested this on 21 babies, from 2 weeks to 7 months old, trying out 4 different methods. The results blew me away. When the babies were moved, whether in their mom's arms or a rocking crib, their crying dropped noticeably. Nearly half of them fell asleep within 5 minutes of walking, and another 18% drifted off just a minute later. Hearing that made me so happy I almost cried myself. But here's a confession. I messed up once. I walked with my baby, saw them fall asleep, and put them down right away, only for them to wake up crying within 20 seconds. Turns out, more than a third of the babies in the study did the same. Dr. Kumi Kuroda, one of the researchers, was surprised too. She thought laying them down gently would help. But it didn't matter how careful she was. The trick? Hold them a little longer, about 8 minutes, so they fall into a deeper sleep. Sleep expert Rosie Davidson explained that babies have this Moro reflex, a startle reaction when they're put down. If you wait until they're in a deep sleep, it's less likely to happen. I tried it again, and wow, it worked so much better. It felt like I'd found a golden key. Why does the rocking motion have such magic power? Have you ever wondered why walking and swaying calms a baby down? I used to think it was just a mom's instinct. But it goes way deeper than that. Researchers say the rocking motion is a natural response in our bodies, not just humans, but animals like dogs and monkeys too. When a baby is held and rocked, their heart rate slows down, like their little body is saying, "It's okay. I'm safe now." A study in Japan used an electrocardiogram to track babies' heart rates. And the results really touched me. When they were carried and walked, their heartbeats slowed down noticeably. But when they left their mom's arms, it sped up again. Dr. David Berger, a pediatrician, said we've known for ages that holding a baby is a great way to soothe them. I think it's because, in the womb, they got used to that gentle motion. So now it's like a comforting hug from the inside out. But here's something that got me thinking. When you put them down, they cry because they're scared. Scientists say it's because a part of the brain called the amygdala, the fear center, gets triggered. It takes about 5 minutes for it to settle down. So when I hold my baby, I'm not just calming them, I'm giving them a sense of safety. Like a big, warm hug straight from my heart. Little tips to turn a 5-minute walk into magic. Alright, Now I'll share some small tips from Dr. Kuroda that make this method work like a charm. They're so simple yet profound. Just hold your baby securely. Walk gently, no need to rush, and then cuddle them a bit longer before putting them down. The key is staying calm yourself. Because your baby can feel your emotions. The first time I tried it, I walked while taking deep breaths, whispering to my little one, "Mommy's right here with you," and honestly, they settled faster than I expected. Give it a go. You might find a tiny spark of joy in those tiring moments. What else can you do when your baby won't stop crying? Guys, being a parent means there are times you feel like you're losing it because your baby just won't stop crying. Right? Some nights, I'd hold my baby with tears streaming down my face, feeling so sorry for them and so powerless. Babies cry at night for all sorts of reasons: hunger, a wet diaper, a cold or hot room, pain, or sometimes just wanting to be close to you. The 5-minute walk works for lots of babies. But Dr. Berger hit the nail on the head. There's no one-size-fits-all fix. If the rocking motion doesn't work for your little one, don't give up. I've got some other ideas for you. First, try giving them space. Rosie Davidson says some babies don't like being held or rocked. It's too much for them. Put them in their crib from the start so they get used to sleeping there. It might lead to a quieter night. I tried it with my baby, and some days, they slept so much better. Next, build a bedtime routine. I'd sing a lullaby, pat them gently, or rest my hand on their tummy, whispering, "Sleep tight, my love." Over time, it's like they knew bedtime was coming, and they felt so much calmer. Then there's white noise. Oh, it's a game changer. I heard it mimics the sounds from the womb. So I played some rain sounds. And my baby loved it. White noise is like a gentle hug from afar. Another tip is finding that sweet spot when they're drowsy. Don't let them get overtired. Lay them down when they start yawning or their eyes flutter. I used to keep my baby up too long, and they'd cry even harder. Now I watch closely, and timing it right makes everything smoother. And finally, if your baby keeps crying no matter what, don't hesitate to check with a doctor. Maybe they're teething, have reflux, or are reacting to something they ate. I was worried once, took my baby to the pediatrician, and found out they had a little tummy ache. Knowing the cause made me feel relieved and helped me care for them better. You guys, being a parent is a journey full of emotions, exhausting. Yes, but overflowing with love. This 5-minute walk isn't just a trick to calm your baby. It's a moment where I feel my love for my little one so deeply. I hope these stories bring you a bit of peace in your busy days. Wishing you and your babies all the calm and sweet dreams in the world.